The first thing that strikes me is that it rings hollow from the first line to the last, and yet I can't doubt its sincerity. The second is that, leaving aside its religious fervor, the person who wrote it 20 years ago isn't so different from the person I am today. His style is a bit more pompous, sure, but it's still mine. Give me the beginning of one of these sentences, and I'll finish it in the same way. Above all, the desire for a committed relationship and a love that lasts is the same. All that's changed is its focus. Its current focus suits me better. It's less hard to believe that Helene and I will live together in peace and harmony. Nevertheless, the things I believe or want to believe today, and which are the pillar of my life, I believed, or wanted to believe, 20 years ago in almost identical terms. Still, the key thing about the letter is what I don't say, namely, that we were very unhappy. We loved each other, true, but we did it all wrong. Both of us were afraid of life, and we were both terribly neurotic. We drank too much, made love as if we were gasping for air, and each tended to blame the other for our unhappiness. For 3 years I hadn't been able to write, which I considered my sole reason to exist at the time. I felt powerless, relegated to the suburb of life that is an unhappy marriage, bogged down in a long and dreary rut. I told myself that the best thing would be to leave, but I was afraid that would bring catastrophe and destroy Anne and our 2 little boys, as well as myself. To justify my paralysis, I also told myself that what was happening to me was a test, that making a success of my life, our life, depended on my being able to plod on in this seemingly impossible situation, instead of throwing in the towel as common sense suggested. Common sense was my enemy. I preferred my mysterious intuition, and tried to convince myself that one day it would reveal another, far higher meaning.